Hello everyone, welcome to the video. My name is Cosolix. Today we are going to be discussing a recent drama, you could say, between Sandstorm and I. I'm just gonna start the video just saying that I am good friends with Sandstorm, or Steven. So anything that he says about my gameplay or I say about his gameplay, it does not matter in the terms of friendship. Like, I like hanging out with him at events and whatnot, so anything we say, it doesn't imply that we don't like each other. Anyways, guys, if you do enjoy this discussion type video, make sure you hit that like, subscribe down below, comment, I don't know, do your thing. Join the Discord, link is also down below. And I think let's get right into this, but I just want to say that we are so close to 100,000 subscribers. So go hit that subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. We're almost there. Okay, so let's get right into this. So what happened and why am I making this video? Because you guys obviously saw the title and thumbnail. What happened with Lance Nair? So recently, in a tournament called Steel Series Championship, which happened about 2 weeks ago now, maybe a week and a half ago, I played Sandstorm in winners finals and grand finals of the tournament. And in winners finals, the game went to game 5 and basically last hit red. I threw a lead in the last game. It was so close. It was going 50-50. Nobody really had a strong sense of momentum, and it was one of the closest sets of my life. And I think it was one of the most entertaining sets, and I would say like the recent years of Brawlhalla. But yeah, so we played that match, and I happen to use a lot of Lance Nairs, and Sandstorm noticed that. So recently he made a video. Let me actually just find the title of this video so I don't butcher it. Something to do with Lance Nair. It was the spin bot of Brawlhalla. And then in the thumbnail, it's a force field. So he was complaining a lot about Lance Nair. I saw the first 5 minutes of the video. He was talking about how Lance Nair is broken and like it's kind of just dumb. And there's a lot of dumb moves in the game. Guitar Nair is example, but guitars are in a similar spot of Lance, and I'll discuss that. But yeah, there's Lance Nair is dumb. I agree. But yeah, he was just kind of complaining about how dumb it is. And then abusing it in an experimental game against like a gold player. I guess that kind of proves a point, or it looks like you prove a point, but anyways. And if you do watch my tournament gameplay, I use a lot of Lance Nair because, and here's my thoughts on it now, I have to. Lance, every single patch, it has been changed this year. It has been nerfed. The last Lance buff was in September 2019. I kid you not. It has been a full year since they have improved the state of the weapon. Okay? And back in, I think, early July, they removed a fundamental combo, Sidelight Recovery, which is a kill confirm. And that really was, in my opinion, the last thing other than Lance Nair that, like, I would say put Lance in the A to S tier. Like, I think Lance was one of the best weapons in the game, like top 3, top 4 for the entire beginning of this year. But removing that fundamental combo, and I call it fundamental because without it, Lance is nothing in that situation. If you do not have a good signature, you cannot kill your opponent. In gold and platinum players, low diamond players, mid diamond players, high diamond players, you just use a Lance Nair. You cannot rely on Lance Nair in a tournament. It's way too slow. And nothing sets up into it. Sidelights here, sure, one dodge trim, they can get out of it. The only way to get it is if they don't have a dodge, which is very difficult to catch with Sidelight. But anyways, so yeah, they removed this combo, and it's why I was playing more Scarlet this tournament than Macho Man. I needed the signatures, and I realized that after I played Macho Man certain games. I played Macho against Sandstorm because I like accent to Sandstorm, but maybe I should have ran a Scarlet. Anyways, I'm going off. Lance Nair is, in my opinion, the only thing left on Lance that gives it a decent weapon status. Like, without Lance Nair, Lance is nothing. Nair is used in every single situation on Lance, or almost every single, because of how versatile it is and how optimal it is. It's very quick, and it is a broken weapon because it is optimal in every situation. But it's optimal because everything else is not as good. It's not good. I don't think Lance, and I don't think any pro will say Lance is the best weapon right now. No, I just got nerfed and killed, but I'm still placing higher and higher because I know how to adapt, okay? And if you remove, or I wouldn't say remove, but if you really alter Lance Nair and completely kill it without changing anything else, it will destroy Lance. Like, Lance would be hands down the worst weapon by a long margin, okay? But I do agree. Lance Nair is a problem. It's not diverse. You use it in every situation. It's annoying. So what I propose is, and I put this on Twitter multiple days ago, so if you guys actually want to hear my opinions on stuff early, go follow me on Twitter. But what I propose is that you kill Lance Nair, like completely gut it. Remove the momentum, make it slower, and maybe remove some hitboxes on the bottom side to make it hit grounded a bit harder. Okay, kill it. I don't care. Kill it. But add back and buff almost everything else. Like, I think Lance Dare is a very bad Dare compared to others, and it needs buffs. If I were to buff Lance Dare, I would just say less total frames, so it's less of a commitment, so you can kind of like fish it more. I kind of like the edge has like this weird like Dare cancels or whatever. There's like ledge cancels type of, they're not ledge cancels, but they're like, I don't know, edge cancels, you could say, and Lance is the only weapon that has them. And the Dare version is like a quick spike, like something like that would be awesome. Just like a quicker spike, because right now it's way too slow. So I think Dare needs a big buff, and I would add back Sidelight Recovery, because if you don't play Scarlet, Lance has no options. So I would put Sidelight Recovery back, but I would make it so it only works at like 160 damage plus, you know? So you don't abuse it other than to just kill when you need to kill. And you're not going to kill exactly at 160 damage. Like, it's going to be like 180, whatever, if you're playing an actual match and you happen to hit Sidelight Recovery, which is super healthy. If you go 180 times 3, what is that? 180 times 3, 540 damage. That's very healthy, and it will only kill 180 on like small brawl and whatnot. Like, it's not going to kill 180 on a map like Shipwreck or maybe Demon. Shipwreck isn't in ones, but anyways, yeah, I would add back Sidelight Recovery, just make it a hit way later in health, so it's not optimal at like earlier health and you can't hit your opponents away in like 2s and whatnot. But I think if you buff Dare and Sidelight Recovery along with a Nair momentum nerf and maybe some hitbox and some frame data. Nair momentum, I mean like drift. Nair I often use a lot to bait because I can move while being in a reverse Nair, and I can try and say, hey, you can punish me because I'm in a move, but I'm also moving a lot in the move, so it's hard to punish. And I catch bad punishes, and I'll just punish the bad punishes, if that makes sense. I'm baiting. So I think removing that way to bait is a good way to balance the weapon, but you need to buff other stuff. Lance is just not in the spot where it deserves a nerf. And people in gold and silver and platinum watching me like, hey Cosolix, Lance is busted. And it's not. No. Like, you need to realize that at a professional level, there's a reason I'm the only one in the world other than Wesley who's able to compete with Lance. And I've never played Wesley in person because he's never been to a LAN event, so I am yet to confirm like how good he is compared to the second best Lance player in the world, or at least in North America. He looks pretty good, so I'm excited to play against him one day. But there's a reason why I'm the only Lance player in NA. People have tried it. Phazon played Artemis for like months. He made Scythe. There's a reason. But I also think Scythe isn't a great weapon right now. Same with guitars. But like, that's for another video if you guys really want me to talk about balance and whatnot. But yeah, that's kind of how I would nerf Nair. I just want to see something. Oh my god, I've been talking for a while. And yeah, still series was fun. I kind of abused Nair, but like, you kind of have to win neutral with Lance. And that's kind of about it. I also just want to talk about anyone that's watching this long. Autumn Champs is coming up this weekend, and I'm going to give you guys a spoiler, some insider information. I love Wrenched, but I'm not teaming with him this tournament. What? Nani? Yeah, no, we placed top 3 last tournament, but I'm not teaming with him. And you guys are gonna be like, oh my god, Cosolix, you're crazy. You guys played really well last tournament. Yeah, you're right. But the reason we're not teaming is after the ones tournament, Wrenched got a little bit demotivated and said he wanted to take a break. So then I asked another person to team twos. He said yes. And then about a week later, Wrenched came back to me saying, yo, I'm motivated again. Let's win. And I'm like, bruh. And so I kind of just want to let him have a break. And we'll probably, like 99% chance, we're teaming again for whatever the next tournament is before BCX at the last tournament. But yeah, if me and this other teammate, and I'm going to announce that teammate soon, if me and that other teammate happen to do extremely well, I might just team with him. So yeah, guys, if you do enjoy this commentary type of video without a camera even, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know your thoughts on the Lancenair and what needs changed. And I don't know, just give me some thoughts down below, things to talk about, anything. And I'll see you guys all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.